best way to think about schizoaffective disorder is if you already had schizophrenia and then you just go through manic episodes and depressive episodes. So, for someone with just bipolar disorder, as you're going through life, let's say this line here is your mood. You're in a normal euthymic mood, and then something triggers you. Maybe you get a cold, or there's some thought that there's an autoimmune component to a lot of manic episodes. It may relate to early inflammation that then triggers this dysregulated hyperactivity in certain parts of the brain that deal with wakefulness and motivation, goal-directed things, thoughts of self-worth, stuff like that. So in some people, they get COVID, and that's enough to trigger a manic episode. Sometimes it can be from social stuff. Maybe you do a bunch of cocaine. Anyways, you experience mania, so you have increased goal-directed behavior, you're elated, you're grandiose, you think you can accomplish anything, and then while this is happening, you have some psychotic features. So you go into psychosis during your mania. But then the manic episode comes down, and you go back to functioning your normal job. Well, in schizoaffective disorder, your baseline is schizophrenia. So you come back down to here and you're still psychotic. You're already experiencing psychosis. The dumpster is already on fire. The mood episode is just gasoline getting poured into the dumpster. Hey, I know what this burning trash can needs. How about some lighter fluid and some old tiki torches? Anyways, mania with psychosis can happen to anyone, but if you have psychosis without the mania, then that's more likely schizoaffective disorder. Schizo comes from, I think, the Latin word to schism, or like to shatter. So schizophrenia kind of refers to like shattering of the mind. And then affective, it refers to the ways in which you display the sum of your mood, emotions, attitudes, expressions, things like that. So mood goes into your affect, but also how you express yourself is your affect. So I think about it as how it affects other people. So schizo mood disorder or schizoaffective disorder is basically fracturing of the mind plus these mood episodes. That's why it's called schizoaffective together.